got here? Hey, bedtime clown. I just thought I'd have a quick live before Ghost went live. Dang, I'm a little cold. What an amusing day. Does anybody really believe for 5 minutes Rebel's out of cigarettes? I mean, I don't. I heard him light up earlier. So, do y'all know what the universal reaction is? You may have heard me say it. Yeah, I don't believe for 5 minutes he's out of smokes. Weed, sure. Smokes, nah. He is mad. Mad. Oh my God. So the universal reaction is a term that I use in reference to Rebel. No, he doesn't have any weed. He spent what money he had. He didn't get the additional money. He gave back the money to Fungus. Yeah, little Fungus gave him $100 or so, and he just gave it back. Wonder if Mom knows. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellen. Does Ellen know? I don't believe for 5 minutes she knows that Connie gave back $100 because people were saying Ellen on the internet. I don't think she knows. Yeah, I think if Ellen knew, she would have went live herself to beat his ass. But yeah. You did, in giving that money back to Catherine, you did the one thing to convince everybody that you don't need the money. I mean, your priorities are already jacked enough. You're going to be evicted in a matter of days. And all you can think about is what you're going to smoke. His priorities have been jacked, but now they're really messed up because, I mean, he's going to be evicted. He's not going to have a place to stay. He's going to get tossed out, and all he can think about is smoking weed. Coke Zero. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol at all. Alcohol, it just makes me kind of nauseous. And yeah, Michelle, I know. It's all my fault, mine and Sugar Crits. Well, at least you finally figured out that it wasn't the men folk that did it to you, Connie. Yep, we fucked your shit up and we would do it again. You know, I have a few regrets along the way and some things that I've said to you, but doing something about you fleecing the community, no, not a qualm of conscience, Rebel, not a qualm. And the universal reaction, Connie, is the reaction to you. It's the reaction everyone has. It's the reaction people had on Facebook when they told you to get a job. It's the same reaction this community has had when they told you to get a job. It's the same reaction that the Mean Girls had when they told you you needed to get up off your lazy ass and get a job. Now, some of these outsiders, they don't know as much about you as the rest of us do. And they don't know that you just don't have any marketable skills. And oh my God, I've got to laugh at this. The reverse Sancho. is that a maneuver? The reverse Sancho? But it's the same reaction that the Mean Girls had to you, that Karen and Nicolina had to you. I didn't give you a pass either. See, and you want to paint me as some kind of demon. I always thought you could ease into it. If you ever sought employment, that it would be something you did part-time after you got on assistance. And then you'd have something to count on. And that's why you're insane, Rebel. You're too stupid and ignorant and proud and stubborn to realize why you're crazy. You're crazy because you have nothing you can count on. Nothing. You could have. You could have had something you could count on by now. But too stubborn and too stupid. Not a single person here is entitled to a dollar amount. And not a single person here is entitled to a temper tantrum when they don't get the dollar amount. And I definitely call BS, guys. Not cigarettes, Michelle. She doesn't smoke cigarettes. She just smokes weed. And they're rollers too. I mean, they are the most impoverished weed wasters. Dear Lord. I mean, I like a good roll every now and then, but that's a luxury, my guy. You don't even know how to smoke like you're poor. Too stubborn and too stupid. There's a lot of twos that apply to Connie. Oh, Hustle, he's been crying all day. He's been crying all day. And so, yeah, I'm here to kind of poke him at him. Can you imagine the way his mom would have reacted if she knew he just blithely gave back that $100 just because people were saying Ellen? But yeah, he's been crying. He's claiming he hasn't had a cigarette, that he's completely out, and that he needs to smoke weed real bad. Yep, everybody's going to mock Rebel today. But I just thought Rebel should know what the universal reaction is. The universal reaction is the reaction to you, Rebel. It's the reaction that every right thinking adult has to your story when they hear it. All they hear is a young man that needs to figure things out for himself, that the rest of the world can't figure it out for him. Oh, well, I'm not going to play any music, but y'all know what to do. Roll it, pick it, pack it. Light up your dang shit. But yep, man child that needs a clue. You're right, Michelle. But according to Connie, Sugar Crits and I did this. Sugar Crits with her money and me with my big mouth. Well, you shouldn't abuse your donors. You shouldn't have fucked them over. You should have treated them like the treasures that they were. I'm not going to say he's never going to get any money. There's some people that give him money just to troll me, to troll Sugar Crits, to troll Brett, whoever. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything. In a space of days, he'll be doing this again. It doesn't matter. He's always going to be a useless, flailing ass little carp. Connie Carp was the perfect choice for Rebel's Pokemon. Prester John, for Rebel in particularly, it was a number of things. When the defund movement started, it was just basically a kind of a general consensus of weariness of his shit. For 2 years, we had watched him do all this. And the guys weren't going to do anything. I mean, they're trolls. And I'm not saying that I can't be a troll. It's just the mom in me sees somebody in trouble. The problem is he's just so contemptible. You just don't care after a while. And there they are, the eyes of war. The eyes of war. Little ferret weed weasel, sure. I thought I would just have a quick live before Ghost went live. They're not going live until almost 8 with the Ernie stuff. Apparently, little Connie, he's kind of pushed to the limit. But, you know, like I said, a year ago, I cared. Now I really don't. Because in the long run, it doesn't change anything for Rebel. But he has informed us that whether it takes weeks, months, or years, that there's going to be people helping him again. Yeah. People are going to figure you out. I mean, even if none of us interfered, it would start all over again. It's that universal reaction, Rebel. After so much time, they're going to get tired of giving you money and you doing nothing but smoking it up. They're going to get tired of pouring money down a rat hole. They're going to be tired of the fact that you're an ungrateful little bastard. So whatever happens here will start all over again with other people. It's time to grow up. And this notion that it's us here that are the reason why you don't have a life, why you're not married, why you don't have a job, why you don't have any money, that we're the reason that happened, that we're the one that stopped you from getting everything together. Stop fooling yourself, Rebel. I got to remind you again, you were the house mama. Family-owned house, lived there for 40 years. The house couldn't have been kept up without your help around the house, Costa. Couldn't have been kept up without your help. I bet you had gold stars on the refrigerator too. Or maybe not. You've never wanted to work at all. It takes work and effort to get gold stars. Of course, the women in your life, they probably just gave them to you anyway, because you are a participation trophy, little brat. That's for sure. Yeah, he's a house meme. Yeah, I wasn't go live. I thought they were gonna. Hey, Hustle.
Hey, Liz.
I've sabotaged his donos. Me and Sugar Crits. Girl
Good.
power.
Good. Keep doing it.
You know what? I'm not fooling myself. There'll be somebody that comes along that gives him 10 or 20 bucks here and there.
Yeah.
KW might forgive him for being such a bitch the other day and give him money again. I don't know, but I don't really care.
It's not the 120 he used to get every day.
Nope. Nope.
He ain't driving that red car to the dispensary every day.
Nope.
No more oil changes or tires that we ever have to worry about on that car again, do we?
Nope.
Yep.
And I've just got to. He thinks he's going to be able to lure people into his chat. He thinks that he'll get new people and he'll be able to keep them. He doesn't realize that the reaction to him is universal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why he can't keep any friends. It's why. It's because he makes their relationships transactional, and then things go south when they're like, dude, I don't have the money right now.
Mm-hmm.
He if you are not uppermost in the thoughts, he's going to get mad. Yeah, I'm sure he is bugging, but that's the problem, Rebel. Even if you were to even if you were to do what you say you will never do, and that's get rid of all your channels, build new channels, and go to another community far away from here where nobody knows you, it will eventually happen there. See, we didn't follow you from Facebook. The behavior followed you from Facebook. Oh, it's Ghost live now? I thought he wasn't going live till 7:55. Ah.
You showed him, didn't you? You showed Rebel and you showed Ghost. Look out, guys. Don't fuck with Liz, man.
Well, I wasn't trying to step on Ghost.
Yeah. I think he's doing an intro right now, isn't he? I'm not sure if he's actually started talking yet, but yeah, so where is all this going down with Rebel in somebody's Discord? Is that where you're seeing it all?
No, he's not. He rage quit all the Discords. Apparently,
Aww.
He declined the money from Little Fungus. Catherine was going to give him $100, did give him $100, told him to accept it, and he declined it, sent it back and said no. People were using his mom's name in Polly's server. And he's, I just have a hard time buying that.
The using my mom's name is so fucking 2021. Jesus Christ. Ellen, get the fuck over it or shut off YouTube, Rebel. I mean, you ain't gonna stop us. Ellen.
Yeah, and given the fact that it's also my name, I'm never gonna fucking stop using it.
Oh, Elizabeth Ellen.
That's right.
Well, when you're in trouble, I'm going to use that if I remember.
Right.
I might have short-term memory loss right now and might not remember, but so I could say Elizabeth Ellen. Yeah. So where's he raging now that he's quit Discord? Is he live or what?
I quit Discord. He rage quit. Yeah, he rage quit all the Discords, and now he's shut off all his chats. I'm never opening chat back up again. Of course, he let Brett in earlier.
Oh, really? Brett got on panel or just in chat?
Just in chat. Told him that the people had spoken and that he needed to end it. He didn't mean his live stream.
I love that.
I told him if he accepted the dono, I had to make a big payout to Liz K because I lost a bet. Whatever.
Oh, he's just too easy. And I remember 3 years ago, or fuck, I don't even remember how long it's been since I've known that kid. Um, where when he would attack someone, it would be like, oh no, he's going after someone. But it is just so common now, so normal now for him that he
Yep.
has no bite. Dox my name 100 more times. I don't give a shit. Nobody calls me it. Every time they say Binks's real name, I'm like, fuck, somebody just doxed. Oh no, they're talking to Binks. I'm good. It's like shit.
Oh, is he broken his silence? Huh.
He's ranting and raving.
Is he ranting and raving? Did he break his silence, y'all? It's called
Well,
the
let's hope so.
universal reaction, Rebel.
Did the bitches of YouTube say he could speak? Did Brett?
Yeah.
Hey, bedtime clown. Hit that link. I dare you to. Get up here. Let's talk about Rebel. Let's piss him off some more. Show us some of your private chats
I mean,
with him.
you had who was it? You had Rada and Corrosive go live earlier to do silent streams.
Okay, I got it now. I'm subbed to Big Brick STL, and he did a live, and I was doing laundry, and it was a silent stream of Rod, and I'm like, these cats are really going silent, but I was doing laundry, so
Yeah, and then
really
Corrosive, he started restreaming Rada. Rada was restreaming Corrosive. Yeah, they had a restream party, silent restream party.
huh, I thought I was. Oh no, I guess I am not subbed to Corrosive. Interesting. Well, all right. I'm glad I'm subbed to STL because he was restreaming the restreamers of the
all of
silent
the
stream.
sudden, this isn't sudden. Defund Connie was born in Tonic Server following the hurricane. Rebel.
Bedtime marijuana can cause memory loss. Maybe he's been smoking some. That's a good sign. If he can't remember, he must be really fucking high. Save your money, guys. He does not need it.
Well, no, he gave that money back to Catherine, so he doesn't need it apparently.
Well, let's see. It's the 24th. Usually this time of the month, he's already borrowed as much credit cards as he could, and he's really pissed at this time of the month. And his addies are gone, and he's still a piece of shit with really bad hair. Yeah, I think that sums it up. Mm-hmm.
So, drop a 1 in chat if you think, if you believe Ellen knows that Connie sent back that $100 to Catherine because people were saying Ellen in Polly's server.
You were cutting out at the beginning of that, but I think we get the gist of it.
Yeah, drop a 1 in chat. Drop a 1 in chat. Do you believe that? Now, if you believe she doesn't, drop a 2.
Cheese Hog does not know that he gave $100 back.
No way.
She would not allow it. She's raised him better than that.
No, he did. He sent it back. He sure did, bedtime clown. I was there.
It was $100 to partner up with Little Fungus, wasn't
it? I think she just wanted him to calm the fuck down. See, the thing is that she was having a good time in the server. There was voice chat. There was a lot of people in there. Everybody was talking, chatting, getting along, except for Rebel, who has to be the eternal wet blanket on every scenario that he's involved in.
Mm-hmm.
And she just wanted him to chill out and calm down. So she wanted to give him $100. Go get some weed, dude. And people were apparently saying his mom's name. I guess I was.
When you're desperate for money, you don't get to manipulate people over their donations like that, which clearly tells me, guys, he don't need your money. This is every day. All he knows to do is to log on and ask for your money. That's it. But yet every day, whether you give him your
He
money or
sent
not,
it back, bedtime clown. He really did. He really sent it back to her. It's not. He's not. Yeah. Yeah, she sent it to him, but
I want to know why Pink Boberto hasn't made her way over there yet. That would be a nice panel to watch.
and Rebel.
How long do you think he would let her go on his panel before he just booted her or just laid into her? I think he'd boot her if he'd even let her up at all, because it's always all about Rebel.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else going on in these streets?
Well, I didn't really mean to step on Ghost because I thought he wasn't going live until later.
He's got some mail, some priority mail, I guess.
It's about Ernie Shell, I'm sure.
Ugh, God, that guy can do this. Ugh.
That guy's gross.
I don't. Never mind. I just don't get it.
And all the hormonal women that sent for him. Dear God.
I don't fucking get it. What does he
either?
Anyway,
I don't get that at all.
Nope, me neither. What'd you put on Richard Cheese's channel? You must be Richard Cheese. If you can put something on his channel, Bedtime Cloud, you're Richard Cheese, aren't you?
How many people has he claimed, has Rebel claimed as Richard Cheese?
Oh, at least a dozen, wouldn't you say?
About as many people that people have claimed to be Sugar Crits.
Yeah, everybody gets their chance at Sugar Crits. I've had mine. It was fun, Sugar Crits, I'll admit. I don't think I've ever got to be a Richard Cheese, but we can start that rumor tonight. Except for Richard Cheese, it's really good at the editing and stuff. Me, not so much.
Only cheese Connie knows is government cheese.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Two Wongs. It was back in January. Yeah. But yeah, I'm amused. I'm amused.
Well, I sure like hearing the reports about it. And everybody has a little something to say about it on, whether they may not have seen the whole day, but they'll be like, yeah, when I saw Rebel, he was doing this or that.
He knows. He knows. He's still fighting it, though.
And he does hate that our attention goes to anybody else like Pink Boberto. So he does try to ramp it up to bring it all right back on his, everybody's eyes right back to him.
But, how many streams has he how many live streams has he had today telling us all that he's been asking for 2 whole weeks? Let's see. Looks like somebody's asking for the Tovers.
All right. Did you ever try that with Rebel Bedtime Clown? Did you ever try to ask for the Ellen on camera?
Signs of life. Proof of life, please. Oh, meow. Here he is. It's a Tobers.
Are you cold, Liz?
Yeah, I was earlier.
Is it air conditioning or did it just cool down there?
It's the air conditioning.
Okay.
He's
He's such a good boy.
such a good boy. Such a sweet boy.
Oh, Tonic and Sales went live, getting high and listening to Connie, he says. Well,
Getting high.
see, you started this trend over here. Now everybody's stepping on poor evil ghost, and all he wants to do is out that Ernie some more.
Such a good cat.
He's now saying that mom's personally change is YouTube Devil's fault too. Hold up. Saying the mom's personality change, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, the change in his mom's personality, that's because of YouTube too.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame he did that to his mother. Oh, he'll talk to you again, bedtime clown. You know, he every now and then opens that panel and he just wants anybody to come up there other than the piles of shit that want to come up. Usually. He's like, no, not you again. Bedtime clown, you can come up. Come up, bedtime. And then
Yeah,
shit.
go live, get a carton.
Oh yes. Hey, a couple of weeks ago, Jamie got a carton and he showed it to us. I've never seen a carton that big. There was like, I don't know, 30 packs of cigarettes in there or something. When did they start putting cartons that big?
And make sure you post your cigarette porn on your community tab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he doesn't believe in God.
Praise Jesus. Rebel believes in God, or at least he used to. I don't know. He kind of just changes with whatever the crowd wants to hear that's donating.
He's in his whole nihilistic, hopeless.
All I need is marijuana. Has he cried on video recently?
You know what? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know if I'll ever completely get the whole rebel thing. Just why? It just, Prime actually had a point last night.
What did he say?
He's just like, what about your dignity, dude?
Oh, psh. Yeah, grifters. Yeah, their dignity is that feeling they get when they get your money for lying to you.
Oh yes. How many times have we heard the rebel variations on the "I could have been a contender" speech? He could have been a contender.
Anybody remember the time that Ellen was on camera talking about how talented he is and he could be a star on YouTube? I don't know about them sharing watchdogs, but I miss them.
Well, he's not getting any money. He did, in turning away Little Fungus's donation, did the one thing to convince one and all that he does not really require your donations.
He proves it to you all the time. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, he proves it. I bet, but this is real, tangible proof. Declining and sending back $100 to somebody. I mean, that was the one thing that you hadn't done to prove it. And as for the whole community trying to dictate and play doctor and tell you what you can put in your body, again, I remind you, Rebel, you know what to do to have your own money to dictate what to put in your body. You know what to do. You just won't.
Now, when you talk about doctors dictating what you can put in your body and stuff, that I don't know why, but I'm thinking about, yeah, never mind. The penises that get cut off and go inside you. I'm like, what?
I mean, now if somebody wants to pay for your weed, supply you, give you some of their own harvest or what have you, you know, that's on them. Cool. Cool beans if they want to do that. But the truth is, nobody really wants to pay for you and Ellen to take an eighth to the face a day. Nobody. Because that's what it boils down to with you. It's never just a little weed. It's like, I want an eighth to the face a day, and so does my mom. And you don't want just regular weed. You want high test. You want to buy little jars of high test. Rather than, you know, like 14 grams or 28 grams of, you know, of a less expensive strain. You want high test instead, you little shit.
You know how Brett goes on one of his riffs and he's using like just rotten stuff to describe things, and we all understand what he's saying. We're all laughing about it. You do that with Rebel, but you're nice and clean about it. I noticed you can really go on and just throw those little zingers out there.
Oh, who, me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, well, I mean, I could throw down the F-bomb just as much as the rest of them, but, you know, I don't know. When I go live, I want to be just a little bit more civilized about it, maybe just a tiny bit. Not that I'm not going to swear or anything. See, that's the thing. Connie, he's so dumb. He thinks people got mad at him because he swore. And he did. We all swear. We all use fuck and cunt and motherfucker and shit and damn. So it ain't swearing, Rebel. That's not it.
Oh, we made it pretty clear.
The fact that you still pretend not to get it. Oh, you buy high test in little jars? Yeah. Well, see, that's what Rebel was spending the community's money on. High test in little jars instead of larger quantities of cheaper flour.
So what's this high test business? What's that?
Well, it's kind of like buying gasoline. You can buy regular, you can buy mid-grade, and you can buy premium. Rebel.
Oh, top shelf.
Yeah, top shelf. Mm-hmm. But it's also referred to as high test because it tests for quantities higher than 30%.
And they always come in little jars?
They're sold in smaller quantities. They're usually sold like 3.5 or 7 grams.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah, they're not sold by the ounce.
Mm-hmm. I got it. No, Zipster. I won't tell that story. You've got a little backwards there, but nice try, Slick. Hey, Ace.
Who is Zipster?
I don't know. Somebody's obsessed with that story, apparently. Fuck, 3 years later wants to hear it again. I don't think it went on his face at all, did it? You tell me, Zipster. You seem to be obsessed with the fucking story. And I can't remember. You'd think I would.
I can see you, Grandma Sunshine Dragon. I can see you.
How you feeling, Grandma? Is the pain going away?
But yeah, he's buying the higher priced strains in smaller quantities. That's what he was doing. And it's because his tolerance was so huge from smoking an eighth a day.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that there's a point where you just get high and no matter how much more you smoke, you just will not exceed that high? You should
That's
just stop.
correct.
Okay.
That's correct. You're not going to get any more high. Once you've hit your wall, you're not going to get any higher.
All right. Now, Samsonite says, yes, top shelf as opposed to well liquor.
Yes.
So, what's the well liquor? Are we talking about weed still?
And well, it's a comparison.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Booze, top shelf as the well. I got it now. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the top shelf can be nicer, but I don't know. That GG number 4, do I have it right? Gorilla Glue number 4.
Gorilla
That one's
Glue.
pretty potent. Mm-hmm. And that's usually not a top shelf.
And Tobers gets lots of hugs. He's my
Good.
goodest boy. Well, I didn't intend to stay on very long. I'm just wanted to troll Rebel a little bit, tweak his nose, because he's had my name in his mouth so much over the past few days. I thought I'd remind him of that universal reaction.
Shall I drop Tonic's link in the chat?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
All right. Just move the party there, and I'll check and see if Ghost is still live.
Yeah. Yeah, Ghost is live. Tonic's live.
And of course, if anybody would like Liz's Cash App, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm sure one of her mods would be more than happy to drop it.
So, thanks for coming up, Hostel.
Oh, hang on. I'm still dropping. I'm multitasking. That is Evil Ghost right there, the last one. I did his name on. All right, girlfriend, are you working this week from home?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm working from home tomorrow.
Yeah. Nice. Me too. All right. Okay. Have a good evening. Maybe I'll see you over there at Tonics.
All right.
Bye.
All right, everybody. You can go to Tonics or Ghosts. Y'all have a great evening.